services in this nation. We're the only federally recognized community health center in this community, and we've been providing that care since 1992 as part of President Obama's initiative across the nation. Community health centers will be expanded for those, not only those that have insurance, as you know in his presentation. He is going to strengthen the health care through insurance program. He's going to expand that and strengthen that network of insurance coverage for individuals here in the country. But there's also that small, we call it small, but the numbers of individuals that may either have insurance but have high deductibles. But for those that don't have insurance, there will be those that fall through the cracks. And community health center programs like ours across the nation will be that safety net for those individuals that don't have insurance, can't afford insurance. I know there's a lot of controversy about requiring employers to provide insurance or support individuals to purchase insurance. I don't know if you realize that small businesses will not be required to purchase insurance. There will be for their employees if they cannot afford to. And he recognizes the importance of small businesses in this community and in this nation. So there's not going to be that requirement placed on small businesses. But they will be allowed and given an option to support employees that want to purchase insurance. Here in the community, here in Columbus, here in the region, community health centers will provide that coverage. Any program that any insurance company in this area that will provide coverage under the President's initiative, community health centers must be, and that is a requirement, must be a part of the network of providers, because he understands our history. He understands that we know how to take care of individuals that don't have insurance, as well as those that do. We will be, over the next 18 months, as part of that initiative, we will be expanding our services. We're in the process of purchasing property on Fort Benning Road, and we will be constructing a new 30,000 square feet.
For my featured speaker, I told you it was going to move fast, and she is all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. She wrote a book. Her name is Deborah Upshaw. She's a national author of David Jones Road, and she wrote about one of her aunts that had 15 children. Her and her husband, successful, very successful couple. Mr. David Jones has gone on to be with the Lord, but Deborah wrote it in the standpoint that how God is so important in raising your children. And it's important to keep giving them God so that they grow up with right statutes. And when you give them God, they can become productive citizens. So it's important to give them God in everything that you do. So I'm so glad to have her here. She is, once again, Deborah Upshaw, the author of David Jones Road.
Good morning. Thank you, Pam, for that wonderful introduction. It looks like you read the book. Good. Good. Thank you also for allowing me to address your audience on a very special day. I wish you a very, very happy birthday, and I know everybody here wishes you a very happy birthday. You know, I was talking to Pam last week about this event, and Pam is just such an easy person to talk to. She's so down to earth, and I asked her a very personal question of what some women would deem to be a very personal question, or some women might even find it to be offensive. I asked her how old she was. But, you know what I mean? I think it's wonderful for you to be able to just blurt your age out like that, because it's a blessing every year that God allows you to have a birthday. As far as I'm concerned, every day that you wake up, it's a blessing, because God has given you another chance to make it right. He's giving you a chance to be the best that you can be. Several months ago, I did write a book entitled David Jones' Road, A Guide to Parenting. Pam asked me to share that with you. I shared it with her viewers months ago, so apparently she thought it was decent enough for me to come back and share it with you guys. And she's given me 7 minutes, you guys, so I'm not going to be long-winded today. Before I share the book with you, I'd like to just tell you a little bit about myself. I am first and foremost a Christian, courtesy of my grandmother, my mom's mother, Nellie Mae Wilburn. She taught me a long time ago the importance of having God in your life, and I still hold on to those values, and I call on them every day, whether I'm having a great day or whether I'm having a bad day. Of course, like I said, there's no such thing as a bad day. You're here. But the devil still wants to challenge you, you know, as a business owner, as a mother, as a wife, as a Christian, you get challenged. So you have to armor yourself with words every day to be ready for those challenges. I'd like to share with you briefly 2 verses from the Bible that I use daily. The first one comes from Isaiah. It's chapter 40, verse 28 through 31. And I get an attitude when I use this verse. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary in his understanding. No one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youth grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. That's my favorite verse, or my favorite chapter. Another one is Matthew chapter 7, verse 20. It's a little shorter. It says, "For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. And nothing shall be impossible unto you." So I dare you to get some words like that and use them whenever the devil wants to tell you that you can't have, that you can't do, that you're not supposed to be, and see if he'll flee. I presently live in Conyers, about 30 minutes outside of Atlanta. I went to Columbus High School. I'm a native of Columbus. I graduated from Columbus State University, and, well, it was Columbus College at that time. It's Columbus State University now. And I ended up marrying my childhood sweetheart.